Everybody, Eric Hendrickson giving the Mortgage Minute for the week of August 3rd. Well, the big news last week was the Fed meeting. Probably more debate than we've seen in a long time about will they hike or will they not hike the Fed funds rate. They held steady. A lot of focus on Kevin Warsh in his post-meeting commentary. Kevin had talked about really wanting to provide less information out there to the markets. He wanted them to, as he said, play the ball, not the referee, meaning he wanted the focus to be on the actual economic underpinnings of the economy and less on what is the Fed potentially going to say or do and try to game their strategy out. So with that, was it effective or not? I don't know. The rates did kind of spike up right immediately following the meeting. He did talk about the fact that he saw inflation sticky and persistent and thought that it's going to take a while for it to come down to the levels of 2%, but they were committed to that. So I think that the markets were a little bit resigned that, hey, we're going to have to price in inflation. You saw the long end of the yield curve and mortgage rates move up, over 1/8 on the day based on that. But, where do we go from here? The Fed really, again, has somewhat limited impact on how they can adjust those long end of the bond yield curve where mortgage rates live. It really comes down to inflation, and inflation really is driven by oil right now, and the oil prices are really driven by the conflict in Iran. Escalation last week caused oil to go up. This week, starting off Monday, we're down again. Hopes of some peace talks rekindling, but we'll see. So our fingers are crossed. But really, I view us kind of staying again in this tight range we've been in until we can see some meaningful improvements in peace talks. So that's our focus for this week. Talk to you soon.